Hey everybody, it's Molly Cameron. Alright, we're here at the first feed and we're waiting for the riders. And everybody's masked up. This feels a hell of a lot like when I go to road races. But it is lovely out here. There's some dinosaur tracks and petroglyphs a mile up that way that maybe tomorrow I'll go check out. Don't be shy. This isn't, you're not going to get in any trouble or anything.
I just don't know if I have the answers to your questions.
Well, okay, tell me your name and where you're from.
My name's Nicole Daniels. I'm from Cedar City, Utah.
Oh, fantastic. You're local.
Yes.
Have you ever been out here?
I've been out here one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever checked out the dino tracks and the petroglyphs?
Yes, once.
Amazing. So, how did you get roped into working the feed zone here for Belgian Waffle Ride?
My husband, he's a cyclist, so he was gonna ride it possibly, but then decided not to, and so we just volunteered. This is my first volunteering experience.
Sweet. Okay, great.
I've been to loaded job before, so I've seen like the chaos and everything.
Yeah, you're familiar with.
But yeah, never volunteered, never been on this side of it. So.
Okay, sweet.
It's my first time volunteering for an event as well. I've just done a lot of events and appreciate the volunteers, so I figured I'd help out this.
Hell yeah.
For this event.
So you normally would be riding this event?
Normally, yeah.
Some version of it.
I had some friends that tried to get me to do it. One is doing it, so I'll be cheering him on when he rides through.
Nice.
But
what brought you guys to Cedar City?
Yeah. Just set up big.
the riding was one thing.
Yeah.
The college.
Okay.
It's just a beautiful area, in my opinion.
It is a beautiful area from what I've seen. How's the cycling scene here?
It's definitely growing. Like, I see a lot more riders on the roads now, and then when I first moved here, they had maybe 3 major trail areas.
Yeah.
And they've been adding like 2 trails a year, so there's a lot more mountain biking.
We're just waiting for that plume of dust to come up from that road, and then we'll spring into action.
Yeah, most people don't stop.
Yeah, a lot of these lead riders aren't going to stop for much. Volunteers, like not only race staff, but like the volunteers and the media and the people out there making this thing happen. You know, this like goofy thing that we've made up. Those are the stories that are compelling. Yeah, buddy! I do love pro sport. I love it. I love pro cycling so much. I love that I'm a part of it and have been a part of it. But I'm like, I also love that I go to these places and I can like hang out with these volunteers that like don't know anything about cycling. Like they rode bikes as a kid and they're like, no, we just live in Cedar City and we like heard about this thing and they needed volunteers. We decided to come check it out and this is just great. You don't have to be a diehard cycling fan to like appreciate cycling. Is this your first Belgian Waffle Ride?
I've done the San Diego one a couple times.
Killer.
This is my first time riding out here. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. I wish I was riding.
Trying to enjoy it.
Nice. What's the strategy for the next few hours?
Just eat a lot and enjoy the scenery.
Hell yeah. What's your name?
Sally.
Okay. What's your last name?
Aston.
Okay, great. What's your name?
Tina.
Where are you from?
I'm from Newbury Park, California.
Nice. This is your first BWR?
No, I've done BWR San Diego.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Go ahead, guys. We'll slow roll.
Looks like we're seeing the 2 riders turn the corner. Folks, are you ready for a sprint finish at the Canyon Belgian Waffle Ride? Because here they come. It's going to be Keegan Swenson and Peter Stetna inside of 500 meters to go. Swenson out in front with a big sprint finish. Keegan Swenson! These 2 riders duking it out, battling it out. Keegan, I gotta get a quick word, brother. Riding behind you guys all day was an absolute blast. Came down to the sprint finish. Amazing ride out there today. So let me quickly recap. 125 miles with no front brake. Yeah, no brake. And even that technical tricky downhill section in the dirt in the single track, no front brake. No front brake. That's what the BWR is all about, folks. Peter. Good luck to you, brother. I know it's a tough one. Tell us how you feel.
That course is it's atrocious.
Someone hooked
I knew Keegan had lost his front brake.
right under the bridge and right in the neutral engine.
We worked together out there, and it was a gentleman's race. You know, we came back together onto the bike path, and
it was so scary.
We kind of shook hands and said, we got to sprint it out because you don't want to take advantage on a dicey bike path kind of situation. So we kind of caught our breath, and then he beat me in the drag race. But I'm happy. I played my card on the climb, and we came back on the single track. So it was a bike race.
Well, brother, I can tell you, you were doing a lion's share of the work all day. There wasn't a tough section that you weren't out taking the majority of the polls. So it was fun to watch, and you've got a lot to be proud of. We're glad you're here, brother.
Thanks. Yeah, it was fun to race again.
Right on. We'll talk to you a little bit later on. Folks at the far end of the finish line here, please just keep your head on the
1, 2, and 3. Two professional road riders.
I've never liked it.
One professional mountain bike riders. All of them swapping things out, becoming pro mountain bikers and gravel riders.
That was hard. I fucking had it.
Big ride. That's 1, 2, and 3 for our riders.
Normalized power.
James Harrison, welcome back out of James Harrison out of Wichita.
It's just like 30 minutes trying to get
our 25K finisher, Cedar City Thunderbird.
Thank you. Did you get close to him or no? Huh? Did you get close to him or no? I got him. Oh, you did? Dude! You had him up.
How's it feel winning the only pro bike race of the year?
It's pretty good.
Crazy, man.
Good way to finish the season, huh?
So you've been riding and training all year?
Yeah. I mean, I just got back from Europe on Monday. So yeah, I've been racing and training most of the season. It's been good.
Yeah, nice work.
Thanks.
That was unexpected.
I was done, but no, it was awesome. You had no idea you were third, did you? No, I didn't. I knew I was near the end of the field, but I wasn't sure where I was at exactly. And so I just was like, okay, just keep going hard, just keep going hard. I worked with 2 other guys for like 20 miles together, and right before we hit the last single track, and we just completely split up. This is way better than I thought. Well, you never know what's gonna show up, or what to expect, or how you're gonna feel, or I don't know. I'm super stoked with how that went.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I worked with 2 other guys, and we thought we were the top 3, but there was a younger kid up in front, so I took second overall in first race. So way better than I would have expected. So how was it out there?
It was really great. It was really tough. I rode a mountain bike with skinny tires. I was just wondering how those gravel riders were holding up. But it was a lot of fun, and people were really nice on the course.
Is this your first BWR?
I've done the Wafer twice in San Diego.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. What's your name?
Monica Taylor.
Cool, thanks Monica.
Yeah.
The headwind on mile 50.
Oh, it was brutal. Holy shit, it was brutal.
Were you by yourself?
I was for a little bit, but I was trying to catch on to a couple people, but I just couldn't keep up.
Going up the back farm roads on the asphalt?
Yeah, that was rough.
What were you thinking?
Oh, I was just thinking how brutal it was. I was in a lot of pain. I was thinking.
I came off the dirt, asked someone at a snag station for lube, stopped for about 30 seconds, 2 guys passed me, and I chased them for, no joke, 3 miles time trialing on a gravel bike. I got on their wheel and they're like, pull through. I'm like, man, I just time trialed for like 3 miles to get here. I'm standing right here.
What's your name?
Dominic.
Where are you from?
Boulder, Colorado.
What's your full name?
Dominic DeFeo.
Who do you race for?
Specialized.
All right, there you go. And what is your name?
My name is Carrie Simtizi out of Boulder, Colorado, and I'm riding for Specialized.
Nice. So did you guys, is this your first BWR?
No, second. We did San Diego last year.
Nice.
Last year. We're originally from SoCal, so.
Sweet. Well, hell yeah. How do you feel about is this the first race you've done this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke my knee 8 weeks ago. So this is some of the first riding I've done in months.
Yeah, this was fun. It was good to get back out there.
How did you do today?
Good. I got 4th female, so
Hell yeah.
I'm stoked. Yeah.
Awesome. Have you guys been racing and doing a bunch of riding?
Nope. Riding, but
riding in Boulder,
not
but
racing
no
at all.
racing.
Nothing competitive, no training. No. Just riding.
So how was the race?
It was awesome. You know, it was challenging. That last single track, see, look, I got tears. I got that single track. I couldn't get it going at first. It's like, oh my god. But it was fun. It was super fun.
I've never ridden over 30 miles in my life.
First race ever.
First race ever.
Where do you live?
Salt Lake City.
What's your name?
Selena. Selena Sekulic.
And who are you riding for?
Myself.
Wow. So this is your first race ever?
That is correct.
What, were you riding or anything all summer?
No, I'm a runner, so I run half marathons. I won the Beaver Canyon Marathon 2 weeks ago. I'm feeling fit, so I just hopped into the race.
Amazing. So what was the experience like?
I loved it. It felt so good. I just ate the whole time. And figured as long as I fueled, I'd feel wonderful. Except for the single track, everything felt super strong.
So you ride mountain bikes?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wild. So you just hop on a gravel bike?
Yeah, I ride maybe 5 hours a week.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I had so much fun.
That's awesome. How'd it go out there?
Awesome. Got lost 3 times, but other than that, it was good. Whew. Great course. Chose the right tires too. I'm so happy.
What's your name?
July.
July. What's your full name and who do you race for?
July Hogue. I actually race for Lake Bike Studio.
Nice. Yeah. Is this your first BWR?
It is.
Yeah, where are you from?
Wickenburg, Arizona.
Nice. Did you drive out?
It did. Me and my pup.
Oh, hell yeah.
Female finisher for the 25K.
How'd it feel?
Killing it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. It was great. It was an awesome course. Yeah, it's a great course. I really love the feel of it. It was like perfectly broken up.
Have you been doing any racing this year?
My last race was Mid-South, and that was a total disappointment.
Why was that a disappointment?
Because those conditions were horrible, and then everything, I think our whole world came to, a halt. And so for it to leave that taste in my mouth, to have such brutal conditions, and I didn't perform very well. Arizona girl in that kind of weather.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Doesn't work. My bike's still not back, but it worked for me today. So
a little bit of redemption for you today?
Yes. I was actually out there in my head thinking it's a really weird to be building your base at the end of October, but that's where I'm at.
What's your name? Where are you guys from?
Jeremy Ward, we're from Boise, Idaho.
Oh, okay. So, is the Benz relationship with like a dealer there in Idaho?
Yeah.
Which dealer?
Lyle Pearson.
Say it louder.
Lyle Pearson.
Hell yeah. How you feel? How's the ride?
It's good.
You or your team are looking for
What's your name?
Kai.
What's your full name?
part of our crew.
Applequist. Yeah, I know you.
Yeah, I'm on the camera.
Yeah,
Well, that's
I
cool.
know you.
How was it?
It was hard. That
yeah.
single track was not smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, it took a little while to get through.
Yeah.
It was good.
Cedar City Thunderbird.
You know where you guys finished?
Hillary Francis.
I don't know.
Running across the finish line right now.
I heard there was like 10 in front of us.
Yeah,
and
there's
then,
about 10. You're definitely
and then,
top 20.
like one guy got away from us on the big climb. So maybe top 15. We'll see.
Man, good job, Jesse.
It's a long day out. It feels like yesterday we left, so.
You think being a bike racer is hard, and then maybe you become a team director or manager, and you're like, wow, those are hard, long days. Well, and that I really think shooting an event, especially a big gravel event where you're all over the place, it's not a criterium or a cyclocross race where you can kind of walk around, do all the good spots. It's a hustle. You're up early, you don't stop. You don't stop working, and you go to bed for 4 or 5 hours, you wake up and you do it again. So that's like 3 or 4 days in a row, you're just going so hard. In 2021, more events started happening. I went to the Shasta Gravel Hugger, was the first event kind of the new year that happened. First big pro event on the calendar. And I was like, I'm gonna go there and shoot that. And it ended up snowing and being like totally crazy. And so it's kind of good. And I still really didn't ride bikes much at all in 2021. I just was so busy chasing these events. And, you know, I ended up pivoting into doing a lot of advocacy work in 21. And it was just another insane year. But it's been fun riding some events and then being able to grab a camera and capture some of the scene and the culture